Hi, welcome to Maggie Chats Books. Today I'm going to do a classic haul from Barnes & Noble. I got 6 books. There's 3 different editions or classic editions that Barnes & Noble's had, so I have at least one book from each edition. These are books that I have always wanted to read. I've probably seen the movie or other series on these books, but I've never read the books, so I decided this summer or this year I would read some more classics. So let's get started. The first book I got was Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights. This book is in a soft cover, so it's very flexible. I think it'll be easier to read than a hardcover. It is a khaki green, if you can see, with purple illustrations and background and gold lettering. Really, really pretty. The edges are in purple, which I thought was lovely. And then the end papers, very, very pretty. The page quality is good, not great, but it's good. And there are no illustrations in this book, so Wuthering Heights, really pretty. I also got Dracula, which is in the same format with the soft leather cover. It's red with black illustrations and a silver writing. The edges are black, which I thought was appropriate for Dracula. And these red and black end papers. Again, same paper quality, no illustrations. Very nice book. So these are the two and this. Now, both editions came with stickers on them and they both peeled off without leaving any residue, so I was quite happy with that. So I think I will read both of these books this year. This will be on my TBR list because they seem more portable than some of the hardback classic ones that I got. This book I got is one from my childhood. This is A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. It is a hardback pink cover with gold and purple lettering and illustrations. Really, really pretty. And this one, it was plastic wrap, so there were no stickers on it, which was kind of nice. And the end papers are the same kind of pink and white. Very nice paper. The there are some illustrations in this book. And I think it's still going to be a good one. Even though it's hardback, I think it'll be a good one to travel in the summer or just read curled up on the couch or however you want to read it. So I really like this one. Thought it was very, very pretty. The next 3 books are the classic editions that Barnes & Noble's has. This is The Snow Queen and Other Stories. The Snow Queen is by Hans Christian Andersen. I just thought this was gorgeous. Now this is a chunky book. It's blue with silver and gold on it, and then of course they have illustrations and gold end that didn't glare too much on you. End papers I thought were beautiful. The pages are nice because of the gold. They feel a little stuck together, but they're not. This one was also plastic wrap, so there were no stickers on it or anything like that. There are approximately 50 different stories in here from Oscar Wilde, Hans Christian Andersen, and some like Russian fairy tales. There's a Charles Dickens in here, the Brothers Grimm, so quite a few stories if you just want to catch up on some of the fairy tales and stories that you haven't read. I haven't read The Fairy Queen really and don't know nothing about it, so anxious to read this one as well, or parts of this one. I keep turning yellow. I'm not sure what's going on with my light, so sorry about that. The next book is A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine, I think is how you say it. This one I just thought was gorgeous. It's a black book with blue and metallic and gold lettering. I've heard about this book, but I can't for the life of me remember what it is. And this one has gold edges as well. Very pretty end papers. And I don't remember, there are a couple of, I don't think there are any illustrations in this book, but other than just the chapter headings have a little bit more to them than normal. So that's that book. And the last book I got is huge, and this is Jules Verne's 7 novels. And after I read All the Light We Cannot See, where the main character is given a book, she's blind, and she's given a braille book of Jules Verne, and she started reading it, and I thought, I've never read Jules Verne. I've seen a lot of Jules Verne's movies, movies based on his books, but I haven't read any of the stories. So that's one that I would like to start reading. This is red with black and gold, and it is heavy. So in papers are maps, which, who doesn't love a map? Love this book. And there are no illustrations in this one, and the font is pretty small. But the stories I want to read, Around the World in 80 Days, Journey to the Center of the Earth, are the 2 that I really want to read. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is another one I would like to read, but I'm not really dead set on doing that this year. So that's my haul from Barnes & Nobles. I hope you enjoyed it. I did get several of these on sale due to sale over the 3-day Memorial Weekend, and also because I'm a Barnes & Noble member, I had coupons, so these weren't too pricey. The most I spent for any of these books was $10, so I thought that was quite good for books that should last quite a while. My goal is to read more classics this year, so I should be hitting some of these books soon. I have several on my TBR list already to read, so I'll be finishing those. If there are any classics that are your favorites, please put them in the comments below. I always like to hear what people's favorites are, because sometimes you don't even know they exist. And if there's any of these books that you've read, let me know what you thought of them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.